All right, we're live. Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to Mountain America Arena here in Tempe, Arizona, right adjoined to the Mullet Arena, where we had the high school D1 championship last night. This morning we have the ASU Sun Devils 16U gold against the Arizona Bobcats 16U combo team. Teams coming in, their record together is all even, one win apiece and a tie. And Sun Devils come in third place, Bobcats currently in fourth. And we'll have the opening face-off in just a moment. All the games in this series so far have been fairly even, as the record would indicate. I don't think there's been any game that has been more than 2-goal differential. And then, of course, the one tie. Sun Devils sending the players out now to center ice. We have Hughes in goal for the Sun Devils. I think that's the first time we've seen him. And Braden Hubler in goal for the Bobcats. So the Bobcats start with Bannon, Guevara, and Gardner up front. We got everybody on the bench, and there we have opening face-off. Puck comes into Guevara, kicks it into the right corner. Here he comes in behind the goal. He's looking, he's got Gardner out front. Sends it off the boards back to the point. Bernard tries to send that in, and it gets intercepted. And Jessen now picks it up along the boards. Sends it around behind. Bernard in there, battling up against the boards. Puck goes into the corner to the left of Hubler. Back to the point, fired in, goes wide. And Guevara picks it up over his own blue line, over to Gardner on the left side, up over the blue line. He's got Bannon in front, it's right there. Puck is loose, and Hughes dives on it and covers it. Puck was loose there just for a moment. Good chance to get a swipe at it, but Hughes covered it up, and we'll have a face-off coming up to his right.
Yeah, it looked like he stopped it, and it popped out just a bit.
Yeah, he blocked it out, but it was loose underneath, yeah. Wahlberg out there with Wong and Luma. Got Letty back in the point. He has it now, sends it in, just goes wide. Luma tips it in front. Oh, Wahlberg gets a swipe at it, and that goes over to the side and out to Dawson now. Hits Wahlberg. Wahlberg gets checked. Wong brings it in now. He's on the left side. And the Sun Devils now pick it up. Greenhorn in behind there, battling with Luma. Send it up on the left side. Sun Devils coming up through the middle. 24 now. Oh, good stick check by Letty. Wahlberg takes his man into the boards at center, and Sun Devils try to clear it. Intercepted by Wahlberg. He now cuts into the middle, fires it in. Saved by Hughes. Wahlberg right back into the crease area, and Hughes dives out and smothers that one. Good check, good force, good pressure there by the Bobcats on that shift. Wahlberg intercepted the clearing attempt just at the blue line and then came in for the good chance. Stewart in for the draw. He's got overlay on his left, Olsen on his right. Bernard and Lindsay back on D. Puck comes to Olsen. Oh, just off his stick. Sun Devils now clear it up through center. Erickson with it. He dumps it in, backhands it into the zone. Hubler settles it down for Bernard. Bernard now with it along the boards, trying to come up the right side. Runs into some traffic there. Puck comes back to the point. Flanagan goes cross ice D. Low shot fired in. That hits a leg. And Sun Devils now have it off the boards. Back to the right D. Fires a shot in. That goes off the glass. And Olsen picks it up now. Tries to get it out and does to center ice. Now it rolls into the Sun Devil zone. Hughes steers it to the side. Passes it right to Stewart. Stewart gets it along the boards. Sends it right out in front. Olsen with it. He circles back. Drops it to the point. Lindsay now with it. Back into Olsen. Lindsay's got it back. Fires a shot in just wide. Comes over to Stipe. Stipe got a couple of guys on him. 3 actually. Gets it around to Stewart. Stewart's got Olsen on the right side. Olsen cuts into the middle on his backhand. Sun Devils pick it up. And here they come up now, the left side. Up through center, they dump it in, and they're going off for a change. Full change for the Sun Devils. Bobcats changing as well. Here comes Bernard now. Tried to get it up through the middle. That hit a stake. Watts with it. Sends it in through the middle. Stipe going after it. He's still out there. Didn't get a chance to change yet. Brown sends it up through the middle for the Sun Devils. Here comes Neubauer. Fires a low one in. That hits Letty in the foot. Letty now in behind. Tries to clear it. Can't get it out. Sun Devils come into the middle. Fired it from the circle. That's blocked. Bannon picks it up in there. He gets bounced. Puck along the boards. Justin fires it around. And Bobcats clear it up over the line. And Watts now with it on his backhand. Sun Devils pick it up. Stipe is still out there. Sun Devils now send it in on the right side. And Justin picks it up in the corner. Stipe coming up the right side. He gets tripped up. Sun Devils now bring it back on the right side. Send it up into the middle. Comes number 9. Fires it in. 18 a shot.
That went off the post.
And that goes up into the netting over the glass.
Watch the replay of that. That one just ricocheted up and out.
When you're a goalie, the post is your friend. Face-off coming off to the left of Hubler. We've got Bannon out there with Gardner. And Guevara. Gardner now with it. Tries to set it up through the middle. That's intercepted. Puck goes in. Dawson has it in behind. He gets bounced off the puck. Sun Devils right out in front. Puck is bouncing, and Sun Devils pick it up, fire it right in. Oh,
What's
I think that one off.
for?
Yeah, I heard the pipe on that one. The Bobcats getting a couple of breaks early, as Sun Devils have been putting on a lot of pressure in their zone last couple of shifts. 10.5 minutes remaining here, first period, no score. Face off to the left of Hubler. Bobcats changing D-man. Dawson and Justin coming out. Puck comes back into the corner. Justin sends it around to Dawson. Dawson reverses it back. Puck to the right of Hubler now. Buma picks it up at the blue line, dumps it out to center. He's out there with Wahlberg and Wong. Puck goes into the zone, and that's icing. Face-off coming back into the Sun Devil zone with exactly 10 minutes remaining here in the first period.
We've got banners up on the glass.
Right into Hughes, he holds on. Face-off coming up to the left of Hughes. Wong in for the draw. Got Wahlberg at the top of the circle. Puck's in the middle. All jammed up, and Sun Devils come up with it. They come up on the left side. Over center, up over the blue line. Fires a wrister in. That goes wide. Sun Devils get the puck in the corner. Send it around behind. They've got an open man at the point. Intercepted by Dawson. Comes to Wahlberg. And here comes Wong now up the right side. Tries to cut through the middle. And he's stripped of the puck there by 24 of the Sun Devils, and puck goes into the zone. Sun Devils have it to the left of Hubler. Back to their point. Right D. Fires a low shot in. That goes wide. Comes all the way over to Flanagan on the left side. He dumps it back in behind the goal. And Justin battling for the puck there. Sun Devils get it back to the point. Right point, fires a shot in right on to Hubler, and he's going to hold that. No rebound on that one. Must be caught up in his equipment a little bit, but there he gets it out. Face off to the left of Braden Hubler. Stewart's in for the draw. Wins it back, and Bernard sends it back to the other side. Comes back to his side again. He's got Oberle up on the sideboards. And puck goes all the way down to the Sun Devil zone. No icing here as it was tipped. Comes back to Stewart on the half boards. Fires it, just misses. Olsen in forechecking. Sun Devils now coming up through their own zone. Gleason sends it up on the left side. Goes off a stick. Lindsay taps it out to Olsen. Olsen sends it into the middle. Picked up by the Sun Devils. Back to Brown on D. Brown up to Erickson. He gets hit by Oberle. And here come the Sun Devils over the Bobcat line. Send a bouncer in just to the side of the goal. And Oberle now picks it up. He gets pinched into the boards there. Bernard now has it back off the board behind the net to Lindsay. Lindsay to Olsen. Olsen now cutting through the middle. He gets collision there, and Bernard picks it up. He comes in over the right side. In on Gleason now. Bernard coming in, good speed. Tries to cut right in front. He gets pinched off there. Somebody needs to get in there. Help. Bobcats are on the change. Gannon moves in. Brown gets around him. Stipe puts it back into the corner. And Sun Devils send it all the way down, and that'll go for icing. Face off coming up the left of the Hughes in the Sun Devil zone. Long's out there with Watts and Stipe. Comes right to Stipe, right on, pad save, kicked out by Hughes. Sun Devils cleared up through the middle, comes back to Dawson. He chips it out, not over the blue line though. Puck's still in, Dawson gets it again. A lot of bodies along the boards, and now here he comes up close to the middle. Here comes Stipe on the right side, fires it in, that hits a skate. Sun Devils clear it up through the middle. Good interception by Letty there, and Dawson now picks it up. Tries to get it over to Watts. Wong picks it up, dumps it up to the blue line. Watts sends it in. Puck rolling into the corner and behind the goal. Cage now with it for the Sun Devils. Tried to clear it out, kept in by Dawson at the point. He sends it into Wong, goes off his stick. And Sun Devils now try to come up through the middle. They pass, missed, and that is going to go for icing. No score, just under 7 minutes remaining here, first period. Both teams getting some good chances. Sun Devils with a couple of shots off the iron. And out with Guevara and Gardner, and Jessen and Bernard back on D. Here come the Sun Devils. Down the left side, up for the Bobcat blue line. Fired across ice. Missed the pass there. Up in the corner. Sun Devils come right out in front. Fan on the shot. Puck goes in around behind. Bannon works it there. Sends it up to Guevara. That's intercepted. Sun Devils try to clear it over the other side. Puck kept just inside. Over to the left D, fired a low shot in, and Hubler sees that. No traffic in front, and he will hang on to that for a face-off coming up to his right. And it wins it back. Bernard sends it across, comes up past Gardner. Sun Devils keep it in. Puck along the boards. Here they cut through the middle. Right in front. Hubler gets his pads down on that one, as that was a dangerous chance coming in there for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, that was probably one of their most dangerous.
Yeah, they just cut right in through the middle there. Hubler got the big pads down. Face-off coming up to his left. Back to Letty, sends it around. That's intercepted behind the goal. Neumauer with it, right in front. Oh, Cage missed on that. And here comes Luma now, up through the middle, up through the right side, up over the blue line. Got Case Wong in the middle, and puck is still to the left of the goal. Puck goes in behind now. Wong after it there. He's got Wahlberg out front. Luma comes in to help. Puck gets caught up on the referee's skates. Now comes in behind the goal again. Brown now with it. Sun Devils. He goes down. Puck goes off Wahlberg's stick. Kept in by Letty. Just goes left of the goal. Gleason now with it for the Sun Devils, trying to clear, and he will clear it. Wong picks it up, and that was just offside. Yep. Good pressure by the Bobcats on that shift. Stewart comes out for the draw with Oberle and Olsen on his right. Oberle gets it back to Jessen. Jessen sends it across ice to Dawson. Dawson back over to Oberle. Oberle now coming down the right side. Tried to hit Olsen on the right side. That was intercepted. Stewart gets a stick on it. And here come the Sun Devils now. Fired in. That hits a leg, goes into the corner. Oberle now with it off the boards. Back kept in by the D-man. Puck goes into the corner. Jessen in there with it. Sun Devils clear it right through the middle. Oberle up to Olsen on the right side. Here he cuts through the middle. Oh, and he sends Oberle offside. Can't have too many moves at the blue line there. You're going to send your teammates offside. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, he tried.
Yep.
You can see him kind of talking as they're walking off the ice, skating off the ice.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
He had a lot of traffic to dodge.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to throw it deep. Puck fired in by Lindsay right on goal into the corner. Stipe with it. Stewart comes up with it. He's got Watts in the slot. Where the puck goes. Stewart back with it. Fires it in. That deflects just wide. Rayhorn now with it for the Sun Devils. He fires it high. Gets over Bernard's outstretched arm. Puck is back in though. Stipe on the forecheck. Puck almost hits the referee. It does off the glass. And the referee calls it as he took the puck off the glass into the back, right between the shoulders.
Yeah, watching the replay of that.
There's no padding back there.
Boom. You see it you see the impact.
Face-off coming up to the left of Hughes. Stewart in for the draw. Puck comes back into the Sun Devil zone. Watts over there to keep it in. Puck comes back rolling. Stipe back into Watts. Hops over his stick. Come the Sun Devils now. Up over their own blue line. Hit Erickson. He fires it in. Goes in behind Hubler. Puck bounces right into his left. And he's able to get a glove on it with 3:26 remaining here in the first period. No score. Puck goes into the corner. Letty sends it around to Dawson. Dawson coming out his right side. Off the boards, and here comes Gardner now. Good speed coming up through the middle. Hits a check at the blue line, and Sun Devils send it down. Letty now back, retrieve it in his own zone. Sends it up off the boards to Gardner. That was intercepted. Dawson has it, and he goes on his backhand now. He's in behind the goal. Got Gardner open, sends it over to Gardner. Gardner hits Guevara up through the middle. Guevara now up over center, up over the blue line, cutting right in, sends it back to Dawson. Oh, pad save.
Oh.
Sun Devils send it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. Good play by Guevara coming in on the right side. Gets the shot in. A couple of players charging for the net.
That's probably their best attempt so far. Good drive.
Down and out for the draw with Guevara. Gardner at the top of the circle. Puck goes over to the far boards. Then Gleason now sends it up on his left side. Sun Devils now up over the blue line. Puck goes past Hubler into the corner. Letty takes his man in. Puck goes back to Gleason. He fires it back in. Puck is into the corner. Dawson with it. Chips it in behind. Letty sends it into the corner. Gardner picks it up now on the right side, left side. Chips Guevara. Goes off him. Comes back to Letty again. Letty hits Guevara, who's open on the right side again. Here he comes. He just fires it in. Hughes steers it to the left corner. Go get him. Gardner intercepts. Up along the boards. Guevara has it. Sends it over to the boards. Bannon comes in. Fires it. Hughes steers that behind the goal. Puck hits Guevara. Gardner comes in to help. Both him and Guevara in there. And here comes Neuauer now for the Sun Devils. Up over the line. Dumps it off the boards around Bernard. Bernard, nice stick to intercept that. And Gardner's now going to chase it down through center. He's still going. And Sun Devils now cleared over to Rayhorn on the left side. Runs into his own man there and just dumps it in. Jessen now with it in behind the goal. A minute remaining here in the first period. Off the boards and out, and here comes Wong now. He's got Luma with him, and Wahlberg on the right side. Oh, just off Wahlberg's stick. It's a good looking play there.
Yeah.
Here come the Sun Devils now. Peck up through the middle. Bernard checks him, and Wong picks it up and goes back, circles back into his own zone. Tried to hit Wahlberg up the middle. Sun Devils now. Peck brings it in, and he is offside. Bringing the face-off over to the bench side, just outside the Bobcat blue line. Wong wins it back. Picks it up now, coming down the right side. 40 seconds remaining. He gets pinched off by Cage. Both Wahlberg and Loomer are in there to help. Wahlberg sends it in behind. Sun Devils go around the other side, and Rayhorn with it. He hits Peck up the right side, and he hits his man up through the middle. In on Dawson, fires it in, and Hubler gets the glove on that with 18 seconds remaining here in the first period. No score. So these teams have been, their records are even against each other coming into today, and we have a 0-0 tie here almost at the end of period one. Still 18 seconds remaining though.
It's been interesting to watch what the scorekeeper gives credit for shots on net.
Is that right?
Yeah. That was into Hubler's glove, and she didn't give him credit for it. Yeah.
She's a little colorblind, perhaps.
Yeah.
Bobcats with it. They just clear the zone. 4 seconds remaining. Flanagan back in his own zone up along the blue line, and that's the buzzer. And we're tied at 0 after one. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment.
I did an ACHA D1 ASU hockey game
Yep.
in this rink and posted one of the videos from my channels. I was back looking the other day through comments, and the person said that my view of the ice ruined the game.
Your view of the ice.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I was like, I just deleted the comment and blocked the guy.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Said you need to get back further in the stands. And I'm like, have you ever been?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Buy a clue, folks. Yep.
Mm-hmm. What's that? Have you ever been?
Apparently not.
Ice rink? I mean,
obviously not. Not this one, anyway. Sun Devils fired in. Letty in with it on his backhand. They get up to Olsen. Picked up by Stewart now. Puck just barely in the zone. Desson now clears it up through the middle. Tips off Stewart's stick. And he's going into the zone. He picks it up. Sends it back. Oh, Olsen missed. And Sun Devils clear it up through center of the ice area. Here they come now, fired in. Hubler the save. Puck is loose. Rebound popped down, and Hubler's able to give a glove on it. But that one gave him a little bit of trouble after the initial save. And he was able to, a little bit of a bobble there, but he was able to hold on to it. And we'll have a face-off to his left. Bannon's out with Gardner, Guevara, Lindsay, and Bernard back on D. Face off to the left of Hubler. Puck goes into the far side. Guevara gets over there. Nice steal there. He picks up the puck, and now he comes up through the middle, up through Bannon. Bannon up over the line on his backhand. Cutting into the middle. Right, centers right out. He scores! Guevara! Bannon went in behind the goal on his backhand, and instead of going all the way around, he sent it back on the short side. Guevara was there to pick it up and pop it into the corner. Bobcats are on the board, 1-0. Goal by Leo Guevara.
Oh, beautiful pop in the net.
Sun Devils now in their own zone. Erickson sends it into the middle. Here they come in over on the right side. Hits Bernard's stick. Bounces behind the goal. Bannon over to Gardner. Gardner up over the left side, up over the blue line. Bannon cutting into the middle. Fires. Oh, Hughes got a piece of it, but goes into the corner. Puck comes around the other side. Bernard pinches in. He's in there, keeps it in. Good keep there by Bernard. Gardner tried to center it. It's intercepted. Guevara now sends it back into the corner to Gardner. Right on the front to Bannon. Hops over his stick. Good keep there by Guevara. Back to Bernard. Bernard sends it back into the corner. Guevara in there. Bannon comes in to help out. Puck goes into the corner. And Sun Devils now coming up. They got a man streaking through the middle. Lindsay's back, fired it in off the stick, and that hit the netting above the glass. And good stick by Lindsay there to deflect that and take that scoring chance away. Bobcats get out to the all-important first goal of the game. Face-off coming up to the right of Hubler. Stewart in for the draw. He's out there with Watson, Stipe. Got Dawson and Letty back on D. Sun Devils go D to D, fired in, that's deflected wide. Letty up to Stipe. Can't quite clear it. Sun Devils keep it in. Letty going in again. He comes up with it. Good control by Letty. To Watts. Watts sends it back into the zone. He comes up with it though, got it back, up off the boards and out. And Stipe's forechecking now as the Sun Devils pick it up. Behind their own goal, coming out their side. Nope, they reversed it. Watts in for the forecheck. Here come the Sun Devils up over the Bobcat line to the right of Hubler. Melvin, puck comes into the front. Dawson gets a hold of it. He battles for it. Here come the Sun Devils, fire the shot in. Hubler the save.
Ooh.
And he was just able to squeeze the pads on that one. Good chance there by the Sun Devils deep in the Bobcat zone to the right of Hubler.
I was watching the net and I saw the knob of his stick hit the net.
Ah.
Scared me. I thought it was
Yes.
the puck.
Yeah. Long's out there with Wahlberg and Luma. Sun Devils get it back to their left point. Wong picks it up, now back into Dawson. Dawson tries to clear it. Puck in the middle. Sun Devils send it in. That's off the glass. Goes to the right of Hubler. Back to the left point. Intercepted. Here comes Wahlberg in on a break all by himself. He scores! Sam Wahlberg puts the Bobcats in a 2-0 lead. I had the referee blocking my view of that one. I couldn't see it.
Oh, like move! Oh, I got a great replay of it. Good pop.
Drop for the top.
Yeah.
Face off back at center. Wahlberg throwing a little lumber on the Sun Devil player there. Bernard now with it. His own zone. Just clears it out on the boards. Sun Devils send it back in. So Wahlberg, an unassisted goal.
Great breakaway.
Little redemption for the one he missed right at the end of the last game.
Yeah. I was thinking the Sun Devils were playing aggressively forward.
Yeah.
That last play, like aggressively forward. Good pressure, but leaves the back open like that.
Yeah, and Wahlberg made no mistake on that one. Jessen now in his own circle. Gives it over to Bernard in the left circle. He sends it off the boards up to Luma. Luma picks it up just on his this side of Sun Devils blue line. Fired in by Wahlberg, and Hughes makes a save on that and covers up. And we'll have a face-off to his left. Sun Devils changing.
Who is the other goalie for the Sun Devils?
Argovitz.
Okay, that's who we normally see.
That's who we normally see, yeah. This is the first time we've seen Hughes in goal for the Sun Devils. Stewart in for the draw. Got Lindsay and Letty back on D. Gage sends it around to the right side. Oberle's there to pick it up along the boards. Olsen right in front. Stewart now with it, backhands it, and Sun Devils intercept that. Sun Devils up through center. Good back check by Olsen. And Letty's going to pick it up as the puck rolls around behind the goal. Letty gets a hold of it, sends it over to Oberle. Oberle now coming up the left side, off the boards, and that's going to go for icing. And we'll have a face-off coming back into the Bobcat zone to the left of Hubler.
Now, what are the standings for the teams again? You mentioned them earlier.
So Sun Devils are currently in third, and Bobcats are currently in fourth. I believe the point differential is 18 and 11. Or not the differential, but just the actual points.
Okay.
But they have tied. I mean, the record is tied coming in, 1 win apiece and a tie.
Okay.
This is their fourth game of the season. Olsen now just sends it in behind the goals. He had a couple of guys on him. Letty now with it. The boards and out. And here comes Letty. Picks it up through the middle. Got some room. Dancing through the middle. Puck comes out over the blue line. And now Lindsay's back. Good speed by the Sun Devils coming in. And,
yeah, that'll be a
well,
penalty, right?
yeah. Oh, slashing? Oh, calling that slashing. It was a late arm going up. The arm didn't go up when he went down.
Let me see. I wouldn't have called it slashing.
No, I wouldn't have called it that either. But
I mean, it was a.
It could have been a
trip.
Yeah, it could have been a hook or a
Yeah, a hook or a trip. Yeah.
Anyways, 2 minutes and Bobcats are killing. Sun Devils back to the point. They go cross ice D to D. Back over to their right D now in Marvin now with it in the circle. Intercepted by Guevara. Dawson picks it up off the boards. I mean, he's got it now. Coming up with a good boost of steam up through center. Over the blue line. Right through the middle and just missed Bannon there. And now Sun Devils coming back the other way. Jessen and Guevara back. Sun Devils. Bauer reverses back to the D-man there. Sun Devils back to the middle. Into the left circle. Fire a shot in. Puck goes. Hubler got a piece of that. Goes in behind.
Big piece of that.
Yes, that was a hard shot. Puck comes back to the point. Cross ice. Left D over the right D. Puck's fired in. Hubler to the pad save. Boy, he did well to see that one. There was a lot of traffic in front. Puck in behind. Neubauer with it. Sends it back to the point. Back into the corner. Back to the top. Oh, good interception by Guevara. And Bannon gets it, and he fires it right on goal as he goes off for a change. Guevara chasing on the forecheck. And Sun Devils are forced back into their own zone. Guevara now goes off. Great PK there for the Bobcats. And here come the Sun Devils now. Into the left of Hubler. Cut right through the middle. Backhander. And Hubler gets a glove on that. Yeah, Sun Devils, they seem to be like to getting that one-man high right up just inside the blue line. And setting him up and firing it in. Face off the left of Hubler. Sun Devils get it back to the point. Wahlberg and Luma out killing for the Bobcats up front. Sun Devils now with it into the corner. Tried to go high, short side, and Hubler was able to get an arm on it, and that hits the netting in high above the glass, and was Peck firing that one. Face off after they get a new puck coming back into the Bobcat zone. Well, they're looking for a puck. I think this referee has one. Now they come to the Bobcat bench looking for a puck. Oh. Grief, there's probably one hanging back here somewhere.
I know. There we go. He's got one.
All right.
Starting off with a fresh, warm puck.
Yeah. Be nice if they had it in an ice pack, but I doubt it.
They actually have a cooler in the score box.
Do they use it? Apparently not, or it must be locked or something. Cause
yeah, maybe it's locked.
They had to go to the Bobcats bench for a practice puck. Sun Devils cross ice, back into the corner. Wahlberg picks it up, and here he comes now up the left side. Both teams at full strength. Good kill by the Bobcats. Puck goes in behind, Wong in after it. And Sun Devils now coming up on the right side, try to fire it through the middle. Luma goes over, and here comes Bernard. He dumps it in and keeps on going. Luma's covering back in place of Bernard. Bernard still got it, sends it back to Letty. Letty back into the corner. Bernard now back at his point. Luma moves in. Luma sent it back into the corner. Wahlberg in there. Puck comes around the other side. Letty couldn't quite keep it in, but keeps it in the center ice area. And Luma now has it circling just inside his own blue line. That clearing attempt hit the Sun Devil player. Comes into Hubler. He steers it to the right, and Bernard now comes. The puck is rolling on him. Heads up. There, he gets it up to Wahlberg. Wahlberg now at center. Over the Sun Devil blue line. Fires it in, just misses. Watts going in after it. Puck kept in. Here comes Dawson. Moves into the circle. Fires it in. Puck bounces. Hughes lost it in behind. And here comes Wong now with it. Circling back to the Bobcat zone. Dawson sends it up on the right side to Wahlberg. Wahlberg over the line. He runs into traffic there. Puck is into the corner. Sun Devils with it. Behind the goal. They come up the right side. They're trying to hit that guy through the middle, which they often do. Bernard steered that attempt back, and Sun Devils now just over the line. Again, trying to set up somebody in the middle. Wong sends it up, and here comes Wahlberg. Coming over the right side. He just fires a shot in, just goes wide. Dawson gets it on the other side, fires it in. Hughes a save. Puck bounces out, but he pounces on it. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the Sun Devil goal. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the second. We have the Bobcats leading 2-0.
Comments are getting interesting. Somebody chimed in that hockey's not a sport. It's just like cheerleading.
Come here and say that. I will defend that one vigorously any day of the week.
I don't remember cheerleaders, losing teeth.
No.
Maybe if they fall off a tower or something.
Sun Devils back in their own zone. Cage in behind. Coming out the left side. That hits Stewart's stick. Stewart bumps his man down. Sun Devils firing around behind the goal. And Dawson's going to get it there. Sends it around. Gets past Jessen all the way to Watts. Watts deflects it into the middle. Comes Stipe now up through center. Got Dawson trailing, drops it back. Dawson cuts through traffic, fires it in, stand on it. Oh, good backhander there by Stewart. Dawson now in deep. He loses it. And Sun Devils, Cage now picks it up on his right side, up off the boards. Bounces back to Watts. He was covering back on D. Stipe now with it. Cage picks it up again for the Sun Devils. Sun Devils back. Oh, Stipe intercepts. Puck in deep. Backhands it through the middle. Comes back to Watts. Watts fires it in right on goal, and Hughes is going to hang on to that one.
That one was like shooting fish in a barrel almost.
Yeah. Face-off coming up to the right of Hughes. Bannon out there with Guevara and Gardner. Lindsay and Letty back on D. Just under 4 minutes remaining here, second period. Puck comes back. Guevara back to Letty. Try to get it back, but that's intercepted by the Sun Devils. Off the boards. Lindsay's back. 2-on-1 Sun Devils. Fires it in. Oh! Hubler got a piece of it, and it just rolled down his back and into the goal. That was an unfortunate one there.
Yeah. Watching the replay on that one.
It just rolled out of his glove and down his back. Yeah.
He thought he had it.
So 2-1. Bobcats lead. Intercepted by Olsen now. Coming in on the left side. Tried to hit Oberle with it. Sun Devils now coming down the right side. Letty couldn't clear it out though. Lindsay backhanded right in on Hubler. Right in, he scores! Buchan. And the Sun Devils come back with two quick ones here in the second period. 3 minutes remaining, and we're all tied. Hubler no chance on that one. He was outnumbered, and Sun Devils made no mistake getting that rebound and putting it into the goal. Bannon wins it back. Guevara with it. Tips it off the boards and out to the Sun Devil zone. Guard tips it up. Puck goes into the Sun Devil zone behind the goal. Bernard cutting through the middle. He's tripped.
Yeah,
here comes Gardner.
Is there a call there?
Yes, there is. Yep.
Okay.
Gardner right on the front. Puck's bouncing high in the air. Puck comes down and Hughes manages to get a hold of it. And Bobcats will be going on the power play here with just under 3 minutes remaining, second period.
They say that one was blatant.
Yeah, that is, Bernard got his feet totally taken out from under him. The Bobcats with a great opportunity here to take the lead again. Face off to the Reddy Hughes. Back to Letty. Letty into Wong. Wong fires it in. That hits a leg. Letty's able to keep it in though. Sends it into Wong. Wong at the half boards. Back into Olsen. Olsen back to Wong. He drops it back to Olsen. Olsen over to Letty. Fires a shot in.
And that's in.
Scores! Did that go directly in? I think it did.
It did, yeah.
Letty set up by Olsen. And he fired in from just inside the blue line, right in the middle. And that evaded Hughes in the Sun Devil zone. And the Bobcats regain the lead, 3-2. That was a big moment there, comeback.
Yeah.
Sun Devils have just scored 2 earlier in quick succession. Stewart now in the corner. Wong now with it. That should have been, they called the wrong play totally on the...
Oh, the wrong player?
Yeah. They were calling players that weren't even on the ice.
Hey, maybe Brody will get credit for one.
Anyways, that was Letty from Olsen and Wong. In reality.
Yeah, well, I know somebody that's got some video evidence if we want to go back and challenge the score sheet.
Puck goes in behind. Dawson up there.
That off the ref.
That was the other ref, though, at least.
Oh, okay. Even it out.
They've been taking their lumps today. Good play by Olsen. He's not usually back on D, but he's covering back there. Stewart now with it behind his own goal. Got Olsen up on his right. Olsen picks it up there. Sends it across ice to Wong. Off his stick. And Sun Devils now regrouping inside their own zone. Up through center. Coming in on Letty. They got a couple of guys fighting for the middle. Letty takes his man down. Stewart goes into the corner. And he's got it and fires it up through center and goes right on goal. So no icing on that. Cage with back for the Sun Devils. They're up over the blue line trying to cut through the middle. And here comes Guevara. He had to kick it up. Gardner intercepts. And he sent it up into the Sun Devil zone. And that is the end of period number 2. And the Bobcats, Sun Devils will come back with a couple of goals in that period. Bobcats leading 3-2. We'll be back with the third period in just a moment.
It's bonus time.
Bobcats are out for the league. They're at the center ice circle, ready for period number 3 to get underway. Sun Devils now just getting off the ice to the bench area. Bannon wins it back. Justin sends it across ice to Bernard. Oh, he gets checked. Here comes Peck right in, fires it in. He scores! Sun Devils intercept the puck at the blue line and go in, and we are tied. Face off at center. That took all of 8 seconds. Bobcats with it off the draw. And Bannon gets stuck at the blue line. Jessen sends it into the Sun Devil zone. Sun Devils loses an edge. Bannon back to Gardner. Fires it in. Oh, off the crossbar.
Cool.
And that hits the netting in behind the glass. And we almost had another lead here, but that both teams have been hitting the pipe down at this end. Wahlberg in for the draw. Face off to the right of Hughes. Sun Devils get it back. Brown with it. Tried to send it up through the middle. Intercepted by Wong. Wong across the Wahlberg. Glove save. Good chance there. Bernard in. Hughes makes the save. Steers it to the corner. Luma in there. Wong hits his man. Puck on the half boards. Comes back to Jessen. He fires it in. Goes off Brown. Puck bouncing to the right of Sun Devil zone. And here come the Sun Devils now. And on their right side, drops it back, top of the circle, fires it in, that goes wide. Kept in by the left D into the half boards. And fires in, pad save Hubler. Jessen now up to Luma, he sends it up through the middle. Sun Devils retrieving back on their own zone. They steer it into the Bobcat zone, and Dawson picks it up. Dawson off the boards, but not out. Kept in by the Sun Devils. Goes in, and Bernard's going to get it in behind his goal. He reverses back, comes out the left side. Over his own blue line. He gets bodied out there, and the Sun Devils now coming in. Well, they stumbled over at the blue line and causing the offside. Face off outside the Bobcat blue line. Puck goes to the sideboards. Back to Lindsay. He fires it out just over the blue line. Oberle battling for the puck there. He gets pinched off, and Sun Devils now coming through center up over the Bobcat line. Puck still kept in. Dawson gets it out. Stewart now after it. Sun Devils now coming in on the left side. Fire a low shot in. Hubler the save. Puck in the corner. Lindsay picks it up. Got Olsen up on the boards. Oh, puck just gets past him. Sun Devils with it again. Olsen takes his man down. Sun Devils with it. Fired across ice. Top of the circle. High shot in. Puck into the corner. And here comes Stewart up through the middle. Sends it into the right side. Olsen was falling back. And here comes Sun Devils now up the right side. Flanagan up over the blue line. Fires a shot in. Hubler the glove save. Oh, he leaves it there. Sun Devils right through the middle, out front, and he scores! Sun Devils take the lead, 4-3. Now Hubler made the save, and the puck was just hitting off to the right of the goal.
Yeah, they were able to.
And then Sun Devils picked it up, threw it to the man in front, and right into the net. Can't be leaving loose pucks to the side of the goal like that.
Nope. Kind of popped off his glove. I don't know that I'd... We still got 12 minutes.
Yep. Justin overskates it. Goes in behind. Sun Devils pick it up there. And they send it back to their left D. Puck goes in behind. They got a man right in front. And they tried to hit him there with it. And Bobcats now up through the middle. Bannon with it. Up over the blue line. He still got it. Oh, he lost the puck, but Stipe is there. Stipe sitting right in front. Puck goes into the corner. Here come the Sun Devils now up the left side. They hit that man up through the middle. Bernard intercepts it. Bernard now up over the blue line. Sun Devils regrouping in their own zone. Now coming in on the left side, just dump it in, and they go off for a change. Bernard battling with it. Over to Stipe on the right side. Stipe sends it up through the middle. Goes all the way into the Sun Devil zone. Gleason picks it up there, and now he comes up his left side. Cutting right through the middle. He's got some room. Bernard checks him. He follows up with it into the corner. Back to the right D. Both shot in. And here come the Bobcats. Guevara now up the right side. He's got Wong trailing. Wong picks it up. Right back, right out in front. Gardner goes after it. Tips it into the corner. Wong bodies his man in there. Sun Devils with it. That's Schaefer with it. He comes around the left side. He gets checked by Wong. Dumps it off to Gleason. Gleason off the boards and out to Peck. Bernard's there to put it back in. Sun Devils cleared again. Out through, there they come now. Up over the Bobcat blue line. Intercepted by Bernard, and here comes Wong now. Puck's rolling on him. He cuts over the blue line. Fires it in, and that goes off a stick into the netting above the glass. Just under 10 minutes remaining here, third period. Sun Devils with the 1-goal lead, 4-3. Face off to the left of Hughes. Devils clear it. Dawson has it at center. Waits for his teammates to clear. Luma now over the lawn. Tried to hit Wahlberg. And I think we have a penalty coming up here. 88 going into the box.
See if I can see it.
I think he might have slashed Bannon's stick out of his hands. I don't know.
Oh.
Sun Devils pleading their case. Bauer in for the draw to the right of Hughes. Stewart in it for the Bobcats. Olsen comes up with it. Sends it back to Wong.
We capitalized last time.
Olsen, yes we did. Olsen. He's up to the top of the circle. Sends it across to Dawson. Dawson fires it in. Glove save Hughes. And we'll face off to his left. Bobcats changing their fivesome. Luma moves in for the draw. He's out there with Stipes and Gardner. Bernard and Wahlberg back on D. Stipe with it right in front, fires it in, he scores! Jackson Stipe comes around behind the goal, just out the side, and then roofs it right into the top on the short side, over the shoulder of Hughes. And we are tied. 2 power play goals now for the Bobcats on the last 2 power plays. And with 9 minutes remaining here in the third period, we are tied at 4. Sun Devils with it back into their own zone. Gardner dumps it into the corner. Rayhorn with it. He's checked by Stipe. He's got it again on the other side this time. Tried to hit Gardner. Luma now with it. Into Stipe. Fires it in. That goes off a skate into the corner. Gardner with it. Sends it across ice to Luma. He can't get it. And here comes the Sun Devils now trying to clear, but intercepted by Gardner. And Cage comes up with it for the Sun Devils. He dumps it out to center. Lindsay with it. Off the boards, and Luma picks it up there. He's got Gardner on his left. He fires it in, hits Stipe off his stick. Cage has it for the Sun Devils. Comes across to Rayhorn. He fires it up on the left side, and here come the Sun Devils now into the Bobcat zone. It's around Justin, or Lindsay rather. Sun Devils with it now. Back to their right D. Fires a shot in, goes wide. Sun Devils throw it back in behind the goal. Erickson in there. Taken off by Lindsay. Luma in to help. Lindsay comes up with it. Gets it up to Gardner. Gardner sends it across ice to Wong, just out of his reach. Sun Devils now back in their own zone. Page sends it over to Rayhorn. Rayhorn up the right side to Erickson. He dumps it in and then goes off for a change. Justin now has it. He circles back. And comes Olsen, sends it across ice to Wahlberg. Wahlberg comes in, fires a shot in. That just goes over the goal. Olsen keeps it in. And Sun Devils clear it out. Here they come now through the middle and over the left side. Cutting through the middle. And here comes Wahlberg back the other way for the Bobcats. Got steam coming over the blue line. Toe drag. Nice glove save by Hughes. Sun Devils bring it back the other way. Hard shot in, goes around behind, kept in by the left D-man. Puck straddles the blue line, kept in. Oh. And we have a penalty coming up.
Who are they pulling? It's going to put the...
I think Dawson's going.
Devils.
Yeah, Dawson's going off. Referee's facing the other way, but it might have been a holding call.
Gotta see if I can see it on the replay.
The key moment of the game here. Sun Devils on the power play. Bannon wins it back into the corner. Bernard there with it. Rivera Bannon up front. Sun Devils fired into the corner to the left of Hubler. Go cross ice to the left D, sends it along to the half boards. Back to the D-man, fires it in. Puck is loose, comes back out. Puck into the circle, fires another one in. And Hubler is able to hang on to that one. Lots of traffic right in front there on that last play. Minute and a half remaining in the penalty. Got Letty and Jessen now on D for the Bobcats. Sun Devils get it back to the top, back into the right side, into the circle, back to the middle. We're on the other half boards. Back up top. Into the left side, over to the right side, fired in. Hubler got a piece of it.
Block.
Coming through the short side, puck goes through the crease. And off the boards, back out to the point. Page moves in, and Hubler makes the save. Minute remaining in the penalty. Face-off will be the right of Hubler. Good pressure on this power play by the Sun Devils. Sun Devils get it back to the point. They go over to the right side, top of the circle. Puck is rolling. Fired into the half boards on the far side, trying to get those cross ice plays. And here comes Wahlberg now, up through center. Still got it. Gleason tried to check him, and he goes down. Puck comes back to Letty. And Sun Devils pick it up at center ice. Over the blue line. Send it into the corner. Stipes in there with it. Puck comes out and fired down by Letty. That's good touch on that one as it didn't go for icing. Hughes sets it up to Gleason.
Did I hear something right? Are they changing the rules for travel next year? Where
I heard a rumor. I hope it's true.
Yeah, so they'll play high school rules. It's where if they're on the penalty kill, you can ice it.
Yep, and also delayed offsides, hopefully.
Yeah.
Sun Devils keep it in, moving in top of the circle, back to high point rather. And Wahlberg picks it up again. He fires it down right on goal. Actually, no, it did go just left of the goal, and we will have icing.
Hey, we're back to full strength.
And that will kill off the penalty. So Sun Devils good pressure on that penalty. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the third period, all tied at 4. Face off to the right of Hubler. Wong in for the draw. Luma comes up with it, gets it back to the point. Sun Devils send it back into the corner where Lindsay has it. He goes around behind of Bernard. Sun Devils pick it up though. Right in behind, back to the lefty. That hits Luma, goes into the corner. Bernard tries to get it out. Lindsay comes up with it. He backhands it. And that goes into the net. It may have gone off Olsen.
I think it went into the bench, right?
Yes. Face off again to the right of Hubler. Sun Devils get it back to the lefty. Go cross ice. Fire the shot in. That hits Bernard. Goes to the corner. He avoids a check there. Goes in behind. He gets hooked. No call there. Sun Devils try to clear it in front. They do. Scramble in front. Bobcats come up with it, and here comes Wong now. Up over his own blue line. Up over center. He's got Luma trailing. Fires it right in, and Hughes picks that up, and no rebound. Gardner looking in front for a rebound, but there was none there. And a little face-off coming up to the left of Hughes. Shannon's out with Guevara and Wahlberg. Wahlberg has it, back to the point and out. Here come the Sun Devils now. 2-on-1. Sun Devils in the left side, fired in, and Hubler makes the save. Good rush there by the Sun Devils. Face off to the right of Hubler. Sure what the referees are waiting for here. Dawson's coming to the bench.
Someone's going off.
The only thing I can think of is it might be a mouth guard issue or something. I don't know. Who knows? Can't tell from here. Bannon wins it back into the corner. Letty there with it against his man. Along the boards. Letty comes up with it to Guevara. Right. Sun Devils centered across ice. Here they come up now over the blue line. The circle. It's Letty on the skates. Bannon up to Wahlberg. Wahlberg now on the right side. Sends it across ice. Here comes Guevara. Guevara over the blue line. He's on his backhand trying to cut to the middle. Puck goes into the corner. He's against it. And right in front. Oh! Wahlberg just couldn't get a shot on it. Pick on it. Wahlberg comes up with it again. He's on his backhand. Moves to the forehand. Fires it in. That goes off a skate. Puck comes back to the half boards, and Wahlberg picks it up there, sends it off behind the goal, Bannon across on the half boards, and Sun Devils flip it into their bench this time. We'll have a face-off coming up to the left of Hughes with 2.5 minutes remaining, all tied at 4.
Looks like both teams full change.
Yes.
So.
Face-off coming up to the left of Hughes. So we've got Wong out with Gardner and Luma. They're sending Peck down the middle, and Letty's back there. Sends the puck over to the boards. Bobcats send it into the Sun Devil zone. Gleason with it. Sends it over on the right side to Brown. Brown through the middle, but Gardner picks that up. Sun Devils now back regrouping in their own zone up the boards. Comes Peck now. Backhands it over to the left side. Gleason with it. He drops it back for Peck. Comes in right in towards the goal. Centers it right in front. And here comes Wong now for the Bobcats. And Luma down the right side. Puck goes into the zone. Wong after it. Oh, almost got it. Gets bodied off the puck. And I believe we're having, well, yes.
Yeah. Interference, maybe?
I believe so. I haven't seen the sign yet, but...
I'm not barking.
Yes, interference it is. Good call, Ben. So the Bobcats, with a minute 48 remaining here in the third period, have scored on their last two power plays. Get another opportunity. Face off to the left of Hughes. Luma in for the draw. He wins it back to the point. Wahlberg there, sends it into Gardner. Gardner back to the point. Bernard fires it in, it's tipped. He scores! Bernard shot it in, tipped by Stipe, and then Luma got the rebound. Third power play goal in a row for the Bobcats. So they take the lead 5-4 with a minute 38 still remaining in the game. Bobcats coming through on the power play in this game today. Their last three on the power play, if I'm remembering correct.
Yeah, 3 for 3. Now they forgot how to skate.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, man. There's still a minute and a half in the game, guys. That comes up through the center ice area. Sun Devils retrieve it there. Bernard intercepts at the blue line. Sun Devils, and that's offside. Sun Devils were getting ready to pull their goalie. Luma's going off. Well, yikes, I missed that one.
Oh. So that puts the Devils on a power play.
Devils are on the power play.
And an empty net.
So they got two extra men out there. Face-off coming up to the left of Hubler. Sun Devils back to the point. Still over a minute remaining. Send it into the corner. Back to the left D. Gleason into the left side onto the half boards. Back to Gleason at the top. Gleason fires it in. That goes wide. Sun Devils into the half boards again. Tried to send it to the top. Just kept in by Gleason. Bannon blocked that one. There. Yep. Good block by Bannon at the blue line. Sun Devils now getting it at the blue center line. They dump it in around behind Hubler. 40 seconds remaining. Puck along the boards. Fired in. Pad save Hubler. Sun Devils with it now to the left of Hubler. Get it back to the top. Over to the right, and that is out. 27 seconds remaining. Bannon on the forecheck. Sun Devils now with it up over center. 20 seconds remaining. They come in the right side. Puck goes in. Good play by Bernard. Back to the right D. Moves it into the middle. Cross ice to the half circle. Oh, Fand on it. And Guevara has it now. Hits Bannon with the puck. Bannon coming in. 6 seconds left. He shoots. He scores! And that will do it. Guevara and up the Bannon, and he managed to get past his man and fired into the goal. And with 4 seconds remaining, the Bobcats have a 6-4 lead.
Who's screaming?
It's somebody you know.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah. .9 seconds left.
0.9 seconds left. And there it is.
There it is, opening.
to the Bobcats.
Oh.
Big win, 6-4, and that'll help solidify their position in 4th place. But there's still 4 games remaining in the season. Good game by both teams today. Thanks to everybody for watching, or listening, and watching.
For listening, watching,
etc., etc.
commenting.
Yes.
I did have to remove some comments.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Do the whole like and subscribe thing, and stay tuned for highlights.